if there's any area I have disdain for Lagos State government and Babajide Sanwo-Olu is in the area of that Endsars. Because for me, I saw a government that do not have value for human life. I saw a government that even after the revelation of the report of the Endsars, the leaked report of Endsars, that needed to act to salvage the image of the government, refused to act. Before the Endsars, unfortunate incident that happened at Lekki toll gate, I saw Sanwo-Olu as a good governor, as a responsible governor, who was coming to the scene of Lekki toll gate, addressing protesters, going back to Abuja, going with the demand of the Endsars, giving Mr. President the 5 of 5 demand. But unfortunately, after the shooting, the state government missed it. The NSRD report added that about 98 Nigerians were killed during that period. When the chief coroner of Lagos, Mojisola Dada, made an announcement that in 2020, that people that lost their loved ones should go to Lagos State Teaching Hospital to identify the remains of their loved ones. Falana made an inquiry and discovered that about 98 corpses were dumped in different mortuaries in Lagos. And that collaborated with the leaked report of Endsars. As we speak, federal government, state government have been living in denial that nobody was killed. So it's part of as I speak. Any individual, any person that have anything incriminating against Atiku should not hesitate. Bring it to the public for scrutiny. Even Mr. President, we are even equally waiting for Mr. President, Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to come claim on all the allegations levied against him in respect of.
Which of them?
There is one allegation from PDP that his certificate from Chicago State University is forged. Secondly, there is allegation that the certificate, secondary school certificate he used to secure admission in Chicago State University is forged. We should explain to Nigerians. We want to hear from the horse's mouth.
Okay, being admissible in the Supreme Court. Let's look at it. Do you think they are going to admit this allegation at the Supreme Court?
Asking me whether I think is asking me to decide for Supreme Court. I don't know whether they admit it or not. But what I do know is that according to PDP, they cited 2 instances where in the past Supreme Court admitted fresh evidence, even that those evidences were not tendered at the court of first instance. That the area I see lacuna have to do with the area of what you didn't ask for from the court of first instance. Whether you go to the appellate court or Supreme Court to ask for it, whether they will give it to you. Though Atiku legal team have argued that Supreme Court is not just a court of law, but it's equally a court of principle. They now argue, will Supreme Court, after seeing this weighty allegation, hide under what you didn't ask of from the court of first instance and throw it away on the basis of technicality? That we are yet to see. Asking me to decide that is asking me to prejudice what the outcome of Supreme Court will be.
This issue of certificate forgery, how would we redeem our image? You know, the image of the country is somewhat being destroyed.
The only way we can redeem our image is for the institutions of government to rise to the responsibility, their own responsibility, and do the needful. Irrespective of how highly any person is placed, they should investigate, and if they are convinced that Mr. President did the wrong thing, they should act accordingly and sack him from that office.
So the Femi Falana has not spoken on this forgery of the thing. You know, he's an outspoken person, but it's been alleged that he defended, he and Oshibajo defended Bola Ahmed Tinubu when Gani Fawemi took up the case of forgery. In 1999? Yes.
Falana have a right to be silent or to speak.
He has a right to
yes, it does not behave for me to compare him to start speaking.
What do you think when activists keep silent on issues like this?
You have a choice. If you have a right to exercise, you decide not to exercise it. I cannot drag you to court to start asking court to sanction you for not exercising your right. In the same way, if you have your reservation, the reason he's not speaking up, it's not in my place to compare him or start casting aspersion on him. Why he's not speaking up?
There is an outspoken person on issues.
He may decide not to speak. It is not in my position to start forcing that to say you must speak.
Okay, that is your own perspective from
yes.
What you think.
Yes.
Some people say that it's because they have alliance with the president.
Somebody is talking. Maybe I should give you time to express your view.
So what do you think?
Nobody, anybody have right to decide who is their acquaintance, who is his friend. If they are 5 and 6, they are friends. I don't have that record. But I'm not saying they are not friends. I don't have that record.
Okay, lastly, Endsars is here. 3 years anniversary, because the government has suspended the mass burial of Endsars Victims.
Oh, mass burial? They have suspended it. Oh my God, they should have done that. Okay, the anniversary should be October now. I think the issue was, was on October 2020. So it should be this October, and there's no how, no need we should postpone it. I think that will mark the end to police brutality across Nigeria, because you see what was happening before. Police has virtually taken every corner of the country, miming, killing, with impunity. Nobody has ever said anything about SARS operation. In the last 4 years, the Nigerian special, robbery squad, armed robbery squad called SARS, they are just like the office of the presidency. They have the license to kill the youth, not only killing them all in the name of Yahoo or other criminalities, but harvesting their organs. See what was happening in Anambra State to oppose the SARS. Harvested many organs of innocent and even the criminals. It is a serious crime against humanity committed by this police department in Nigeria called SARS, Special Anti-Robbery Squad. Over the years, SARS has been given the license by Buhari administration to commit anything in Nigeria and go scot-free without the judiciary looking into it for investigation. And that continued. No, it is still ongoing in another name. They have assumed another name. It's no longer SARS. SARS is just the name. They're going to talk about the activities of the police in Nigeria. It continues. As far as I'm concerned, what is happening now is worse than SARS, because the soldier, the police, and other security agencies like DSS, they have been taking laws into their hands over the years. Now, after SARS, I'm telling you, the most dangerous squad we have in Nigeria is DWIS.
There was no killing by Lai Mohammed.
Lai Mohammed said the brutality of the policemen against the youth of the country is a welcome idea, especially at the toll gate. Lai Mohammed was of the opinion that was the first world massacre without traces of blood. And you can, as you could see, when this was perpetrated, I think what date was that into November? The Lagos State government himself, governor himself, Sanwo-Olu, raised to the venue of the killings at Lekki toll gate with tankers and other street managers. They spread water everywhere around that point where these youths were executed by the Nigerian soldiers. They used broom, they used all manner of equipment and made sure that they got rid of the blood spilled all over the venue. And the next day, there is no traces of anything, but still, many people were thrown into Atlantic Ocean, and everything played out on camera by DJ Switch, I think. So there's no way anybody could deny the killings of the innocent youth at Lekki toll gate, especially France 24. France 24 show it clearly. There's no way you could deny it today. It is in history, it is in the archive. France 24 performed better, far better than CNN. They carried it live.
Okay, let's look at the certificate issue that we have. Atiku, his name Sadiq on his birth certificate. A report saying that he must answer for that.
That's rubbish. That group is a pure devilish group that are accusing Atiku of certificate forgery. It is all laughable. You see, this Tinubu you say is an object of caricature. Tinubu is supposed to be in jail. Nothing of just, treating somebody that has been declared okay after the normal medication might have, be given to such persons. You don't treat him again. Tinubu is supposed to be in jail now. If country is yes, it's not to me. No, he can never be my president. Tinubu is not a president. Tinubu did not win election. 2023 presidential election was won by Labour Party under Obi. Are you listening to me? Tinubu did not win election. How could you just go to collection center and handed over certificate of return to the wrong persons? The person that has not been affirmed by the court that he was the winner of the election, you gave him certificate, you inaugurated him outside the judiciary. I'm telling you, this has rubbished, this kind of action alone has rubbished Nigerian judiciary. And we are all seeing the Department of Judiciary as a rascal, you know, radical department. They are not living up to the expectation. They're supposed to represent the law in totality, not turning Nigerian constitution upside down. Now you sworn in somebody that did not win. In Nigerian election should be when the court certify you a winner. That is when you should be what? Inaugurated. They inaugurated the right person, and this is the aftermath of that illegitimate inauguration that took part in Abuja that very fateful day. Tinubu is just, you know, parading himself as a Nigerian president. To me, I'm from southeastern Nigeria. Obi is the one that won the election based on speculation by Bloomberg, Govt, Yahoo, all other media, you know, consortia. They affirmed it that Obi won election massively. Even European observers that were here, they made it known to the whole world that Tinubu's party, APC, rigged and rigged. It was coming out from the brim. Yet, the youths, the good people of Nigeria, still came out en masse and gave the verdict to whom is due to it.
So the issue with the certificate forgery has painted the image of Nigeria.
Yes, it is been. No, to rewrite our narrative, we should go back to, you know, we should go back to our constitution and make sure that we do some amendments. Our constitution should be more flexible than ever. We should do it for the benefit of the youth, for the benefit of the entire Nigerians, not for the benefit of the elites, the so-called politicians, the so-called president, governor, you know, the ministers. You know, the way our constitution runs right now indicates that it's only the people that are in government that are the what? Ajibos. The people that are born to, you know, rule. The people that are born to violate the law. They live above the law. So there must be what? Edition. They should edit Nigeria constitution, remove some and put some things that will favor both the formed people with what? Disabilities. We will include them. Include everybody and make sure that life is good for everybody.
What part of the constitution? What mention one item that you want them to change or edit?
If you ask me, I will tell you about the immunity clause.
Immunity clause?
Yes, that is favoring only the president alone. The president of Nigeria, he executes the law, he legislates the law. Listen now, I'm coming. He interprets the law himself. Because Adibin is only for implementation or execution of the law. I will tell you that the presidency is for the Department of the Executives. They look at interpretation of our constitution. Each and every time anybody from that office flouts or contravene Nigerian laws, you will find out that his men are all around him. His men are who? I mean the judicial department. I mean the people that interpret the law. They are all around him. They give him victory. They bend the law all to favor him. They have never fallen into any fallible, mistake. After committing offense, they are not fallible. They are above the law. Then again, the legislators. That's why I told you that they were making the law. Our lawmakers, they are the legislators. It is the department of the what? For the executive that legislate the law. They make the law. They interpret it. Nobody is doing anything in the other two departments of government. The presidency has taken virtually everywhere. All corner of governmental departments in Nigeria is being controlled by the office of Mr. President. So there's nothing like a general constitution whereby we see that all our activities, all our actions are embedded within the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's only one department. They are like God. They are so sacrosanct. Whatever they do stands. Whatsoever Nigerian president commits, he kills, he rapes, he embezzles. Nobody ever questions him. The most sacrosanct, no. You don't say that where Nigerian president is. No, you are free to do anything as a Nigerian president and get scot-free. You are irrespective of all crimes, manner, varieties, kind of crimes committed against humanity, man and woman in Nigeria. Tinubu had Buhari had the infantry. to abscond into Niger. And today, Buhari has the infantry to be coming here again and going. After maiming and killing innocent citizens, after stealing money to the tune of billions. If you're a Nigerian president, you control the CBN, you control the economy, you give order to the central bank governor to withdraw money. Imagine NFL alleging that he withdrew more than 500 billion naira from the government's coffers every month, using all those companies, they name them, and the banks like Access Bank, Fidelity Bank, and so on and so forth. To withdraw this kind of mad amount, mad staggering amount of money. Are you listening to me? And nobody questions the CBN governor because the order is from where? Above. The almighty presidency. The order is from there. So you can see that part of constitution that has given them that kind of immunity clause, that kind of strength, should be revisited for amendments.